A local dog was abandoned and tied to a stranger's porch in the city of Buffalo. That stranger then took the dog into her home. We'll tell you about this amazing story up next. I'm here today with Kaylee Martin, Stella the rescue dog, and Julie Starr, Buddy's Second Chance Rescue. Thank you all of you beautiful ladies for joining me today on the Sweet Buffalo Show.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. So, amazing, incredible story. We get sent these stories all the time for Sweet Buffalo, and of course, Julie from Buddy's all the time about dogs being abandoned in Buffalo. And, but it's not every day that a dog is tied to a stranger's porch and then the person who finds the dog says, I'll bring the dog inside. It's you did this for Stella the rescue dog. So I just want you to walk everyone through that morning when you opened up your door.
So I came outside. I mean, I work from home, so I don't even usually leave the house like some days, but I had an appointment, so I left around like 11:30 in the morning, and I see all this rope like entangled in my porch, and a dog at the one end of it. Come here. And she had tangled herself, jumped off the porch, so she actually was like kind of hanging herself and bleeding. And then obviously she was scared. She was kind of growling a little bit, but I was like, well, you can growl at me, but I'm gonna sit next to you until you let me near you. Called the police, waited for animal control, and then like nothing happened, which is when then I reached out to my following and got connected with you guys. And then, she just kept opening up little by little. And then we took her in the backyard. I introduced her to Preston. They were like instant best friends.
But in the beginning, though, you were hesitant to do that. You said that Preston, your golden retriever, wasn't really into large dogs because there was an incident, where something happened.
He was bit by a pit bull. Not saying pit bulls are the only ones that bite, but bit by a big dog at a dog park. So ever since then, he just was like, he's very timid. Not that they fight or anything, he just kind of runs away from them. But she came out and they were like licking each other, running around in circles. And I lost my little dog of 15 years in September. And ever since then, he just hasn't been playing. And it kind of like, we've definitely been like a depressed household since then. And everyone, all my followers, they're like, Preston's like playing again, like he's happy. So she definitely like spiced up the household a bit, but in a good way. So seeing him run around with her that first day, seeing her open up too, it like just made my heart melt. And then I was like, okay, well, I can't put her in the shelter now. So.
But this decision was made rather quickly because the City of Buffalo Animal Shelter was willing to come and get Stella.
Yes.
And then I had mentioned to you, well, Buddy's Second Chance is willing to, take Stella, but, she needs a foster home first.
Right.
And you were just like, okay, it's me. I'm the foster home.
I'm the foster.
What does that mean to you to see something like this? Because this doesn't happen every day. So a lot of people want you to take their dogs or take stray dogs, and you want to, of course, at Buddy's, but you can't because you're foster based, so you have to wait until a foster is available, which doesn't always happen immediately. So I really think it's important now to tell people, like, sometimes the help is you.
Yeah.
And this lovely woman, the help was her, and she did it.
Yeah, and she saved this dog's life. She saved her from going into a shelter where who knows, what would have happened to her there. But we can save millions of dogs, but we need homes for those dogs to go into to save them. So when people find dogs, I understand it's not always feasible and always easy to do, but we're there to support. We're there to help. We have supplies, we have vetting, we have the money to help and support you. So, we hope that more people, after seeing the story, will step up and do the same.
Oh, look at this right now.
I know.
She loves giving
hugs.
This is like how she hugs.
And not only did she save this dog, but clearly this dog loves her and is saving her also,
I know.
It's definitely a unique situation.
And the process was pretty nice for you, right? Because, she needed medical care, so Buddy's funded that. You were great. You take Stella to all her appointments. She just got all her shots. She got spayed. Buddy's paid for it.
Yep. She doesn't act like she just had surgery, but she just had surgery 2 days ago. But she's a little fighter, so.
And what does it mean to you to know that you guys are changing each other's lives right now?
Oh, yeah, she definitely, everyone says that I'm smiling more and everything, but it's definitely like, I mean, it breaks your heart, like her story, but I'm excited that I can, help her in that way.
Well, you did an amazing thing. And you have some other news for us now, right?
Oh, yes, that I'm keeping her. Is that the news? Yes, I've decided to keep her. So I talked with friends, family. She has my lipstick on her now. But yeah, so I've decided to keep her. I wanted to give it a week to make sure, like Preston, he's 10, so I want to make sure that they got along, but they drink out of the same water bowl, like they eat right next to each other. It's like she was meant to be in our little house.
Oh, congratulations.
So, yeah.
Thank you for saving her.
Yeah, and then we're actually working already with Dogs of Buffalo, which I'll be talking to you guys about. So they want to do a couple events with her over summer. So she's like going to be a little spokesperson for all the doggies in Buffalo. But yeah, everyone's been great too, helping, because I had no idea. Like, you find a dog tied up and I was like, I don't know what to do with this dog. Like, am I allowed to have it? Like, what is like the even steps? But everyone's been really great, so.
Well, thank you for everything you've done for Stella, both of you, and Julie, of course, with Buddy's Second Chance Rescue. She is an amazing, amazing dog, and she is going to be loved for the rest of her life, right, Stella?
She said yep. She's in agreement for sure.
Thank you guys so much for joining me on the show today
Yeah,
and for
thanks
all
for
you
having
do.
us.
For more episodes of The Sweet Buffalo Show, visit Sweet Buffalo on all our social platforms for sweet stories worth sharing.